it is 10:37 on Saturday, March the 1st, 2025, and the old Baldy Trail area is finally open. They're still working on all these shelters here, but they'll just let us in here. First time today, and so there's a bunch of people here. We're going to be walking this trail, and you see right there it says Old Baldy Trail on that sign. And so I know it's a fairly rugged walk. It's only half a mile, but a lot of uphill, very steep. And we got our hiking boots on today though, and we'll see what we can do to get up this thing. So show you a little bit on the trail as we get up there, and then definitely show you from the top. All right, we just come up a little bit, and it's tough, let me tell you. But here, show you from up here. Check out the view we've got already. I mean, we just started down there, so you can see how steep this thing is. Got all these big rocks here. Got these big rocks around us. And you see these gnarly trees. And right down here, look at all those. Pretty wild trail. So we're going to keep going and get more out of wind. All right, we're up higher, and you can see then there's a bathroom, I believe, that I parked in front of, and we're way above that. That's where we came from. This is where we're heading. So you see the trail is flattened out, so it made it way easier. Got all these ferns on this hill, and check out this tree right here. That makes a big C. Hey, they got some gnarly trees up here, and another bent one. Let's take a look. See that? That's some of the gnarly. That's the bent one right there. Pretty wild. And then look at how gnarly this one is. It's just growing out sideways. Crazy. Alright, we're going to keep looking. We're getting close to the top. This is some of what we come up, and this ain't even far from the steepest. Let me tell you, this is a hard climb. And we got to go up there, but I think that's the top right up there. So you see all these rocks and stuff we got to go through. So we're going to do this and see if we can get up there. Okay, this is one of the best views from up here. There's still actually another little hill we have to climb. We'll get to that in a little bit. But that's the Frio River down there. And if you look closely, there's actually people in there. And there's a dam right down there. And that's a pretty much a straight drop off over there. Look at this view. That we got. Definitely pure hill country. And see up here at the top, a bunch of cactus over there. These little bristly pines here. See all the cars lined up down there. Hey, we're way up. This is a hard climb if you ever do it, let me tell you. It's worth it for the view, but make sure you got a little bit of some shape about you. All right, this rock pile right here should represent the true top of this thing. It's just a little pole. There used to be a flag up there, but there ain't no flag now. But this is the top. That's a 360-degree view. All right, I have truly climbed up on top of Old Baldy. Here's the flagpole and the rocks underneath my feet. So I've come all the way up here. Get you a true 360 from up here. Gotta turn slowly because these rocks are pretty precarious. Look at that view though, man, ain't that? That goes, I don't know how many miles. That's gotta be probably 30 miles out through there, I wouldn't doubt. All right, that's 360. Now I'm gonna extend this pole to get as high as I possibly can. Alright, that part looked horrible, but that was the best I could. Spin it in my hand. Alright, that's how far we've come up. 1,849 feet. It's a heck of an elevation. That's what it looks like from this sign. Crazy. Here's a little piece of the steepness we have to face going down, all these loose rocks and everything. This section really is slippery. So I'm having to use every rock and root and everything to brace myself with. There's a footprint, how you know that you're on the right trail here for Old Baldy. And we're going on down through there. Whoa, see, almost slipped right on a rock. All right, more of the steepness here. We've come down about half of this already. I want to show you a little bit more of it. Show you that this ain't no joke. And I mean, it ain't no joke. You have to wind your way back and forth looking for the best places where you can snake around. But we're almost at the very bottom. See those cones down there? That is it down through there. Show you right here, we got a yellow step there, so we got to go down, go around, but that's the bottom. Right there, there's one of the shelters. Alright, so we're about there. And here's one of the signs I started with. You can see we're on flat ground. So you can go that way to do another trail that way. But you see they're working on these little shelters here, but we are on flat ground. We have done Baldy successfully. It's 11:49. It's 11:49, I was just told. So we got her done. We sat up there for a long time. It's really nice up there. But you see there's a lot of cars and stuff. But we're going to head out. So I'm going to close out this video and hope you enjoyed this one. Take care of yourself.